Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive. Welcome to the North Coast Podcast, where we interview comedians, sometimes each other, and make up hilarious on-the-spot hip-hop improv songs about those conversations. I am Douglas Parmigiano Widick.
I am Mel Salt and Pepper with a little bit of sugar Rubin.
I am Billy Lemon and Limey Soco.
I'm Ralf Precious Gorgeous Jean-Pierre.
And I'm Dr. Cornelius Brick.
Hey! And we're going to start off this episode with some chat in between ourselves, check in as a team, and then we're going to go into a little bit of improv for y'all.
Start out with some chat, will you?
Okay.
In it.
Chat
Chat.
it up.
Chat a little bit.
In it.
We're going to chat it
Chat in
up.
it.
So we were talking about Billy's t-shirt right
Oh,
before
yeah.
Look at this beautiful
our
shirt.
maestro started us up.
We
Yeah,
should
so-
describe it
yeah,
for the
for the-
audio.
Yeah,
For
just
the
actually,
audio-only
I want you to
audience.
go into really intense detail,
Okay,
like
so-
metaphors and
Those
stuff.
stairs.
I can't. This is a very dark green. Anna, what would you call this green? What was it?
Hunter Green.
Hunter.
See, no, to me that is a very dark teal.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to say it's verging teal.
It's teal.
Teal rising.
Hunter is like,
This is a teal
yeah, I
hunter
don't want to give the
green
people the wrong
cusp,
idea.
shirt, and it's very faded. A very faded print of two large tigers.
Okay.
One
is
white, one orange.
One white, one orange. You've got each have
Diversity.
pink nose. Yeah, a lot of like
Yeah.
DEI vibes coming
Yeah.
from
It's an
diversity,
inclusive-
equity, and
Yeah.
inclusion.
Very inclusive shirt.
They
Do,
are
do you
in the
think those
wild.
tigers had the same starting point in life?
You know what? I probably not.
But I think
Okay.
they're
Probably not.
I think they're dead, and here's why. Because as you can see, if you take a peek at the edges of the image, see how it's faded. So that's how you know how
So
in
you show the
movies when there's like a
past.
memory of the
It's, like,
past, it's
vignetted.
got the vignette, like the hazy edges.
So it's like a memoriam.
Yeah, so those tigers died, and I don't know how, but
Yeah.
that branch probably had something to do with it.
I can guess they died in snow.
Yeah.
They-
Snow-related death.
Snow-related death. There's
Yeah.
snow. There's
Aren't
snow
tigers
in
in
this
Africa?
environment.
When are they in snow?
There are tigers all over
There's
the
snow.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tigers all over the world.
Oh, here we go. Tigers all over the world.
Tigers all over the world.
Tigers all over the world.
Okay, now Ralph says, aren't tigers in Africa? And then I looked at him and I laughed for sure because they have it. You know I'm not crazy. I'm saying they also got them in Asia.
Tigers
They got
can
'em
be red, tigers can be white, tigers can be clean, or tigers can be striped. But tigers can be anybody. Yes, you know that tigers can be in the sun and tigers can be in the snow.
Tigers all over the world.
We got tigers all over the world. Oh, we got
Tigers all over the world.
Ha.
Tiger.
My favorite tiger is Tiger Woods. He did some bad things that he shouldn't do. And man, he sure played golf. But then he went really soft.
Oh, stop. Stop. Oh, you forgot. My favorite tiger is the guy Sagat. He's a kickboxer in Street Fighter. And every time he throws a punch, he says, Tiger.
Tiger
Over
Zagat,
the
I got a question. True. Is that the one where they do the food menu, the Zagat guide? Or is this a different Zagat? I need to know, or my brain will rot.
This is a different Sagat. He gave Ryu the scar. I mean, Ryu gave him a scar on his chest. Oh, I
all
forget
over the
rest.
nation. Billy Soco, thank you for the clarification.
We got tigers all over the
world.
Tigers all over the world.
In Antarctica.
We got tigers
all over the world.
in Queens, New York. We got
Tigers all over the world.
Bob Sagat, host of America's Funniest Home Videos. Rest in peace.
Wait, Bob Saget.
Bob
Saget.
Saget, rest in
First of all,
peace.
Bob Saget. Second of all, it's Tom Bergeron is the host of America's Funniest Home Video.
First
It
was
used to be
Bob
Bob
Saget.
Saget.
Bob
Oh,
Saget?
yeah, in the 90s.
Am I too young?
Oh.
No, I'm not that young.
I didn't know that either.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't
was,
remember
yeah.
that.
You
I guess
said
you're
you were
right.
talking about Zagat.
Bob Saget.
Saget, Bob
Saget rating.
Saget, and yeah, he
Saget.
was. But I think there was even one
Guess
before
you're
Bob
right.
Saget. It's like a.
No, I think
Yeah,
he's the
maybe you're
first. I
right.
think
Was he the
yeah,
first?
Bob
Okay.
Hope. Bob Hope. I think.
Was it
Bob
Bob
Hope?
Nope.
No, he's way too old. America's
That was
Funniest
so
Reels.
confident.
Bob
Yeah,
Hope.
yeah. They roll out a projector. They're like, now we're going to show you some videos of children tonight. And they're getting up to no good. And some dogs falling off of sinks.
These
All
are
right, now
filmed by
roll
the
it.
news.
I
This is a
do think a lot
viewfinder.
about how effortlessly funny dogs are. And I think
Yes.
that dogs don't know at all what comedy is,
Okay.
but we've made them look ridiculous, but they have the sincere heart of a wolf.
Yes.
So they have like the deep commitment to like being sincere that wolves had, but
Yes.
we've made them look ridiculous through breeding. And that's why dogs are so funny.
I've never agreed with anything more that you've ever said.
Well, they
Yes.
say
100%.
it's funny because I was gonna say earlier after we record today, I'm gonna race to try to catch the end of the Clown Gym picnic.
Ooh.
And the
Don't explain it.
I won't.
Clown Gym Picnic.
Don't explain
Clown
it.
gym
Those
picnic.
three things are also different in my head.
Everybody act like we just know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know Clown Gym?
I know.
I know clowns.
I know clowns and I know gyms.
Okay.
I also know picnics.
Yeah.
It's what it sounds like, and it's based here in New York, and a lot of clowns are part of it in New York. And but I only bring that up to say, like, that essentially we're talking about is like what clown is.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the reason that dogs are funny, it's like trying to access that for people. And like they always say, never share this. There's two things you should never share a stage with: babies and dogs.
Because they just win every time.
Yeah, they just win every time because you're never going to be more present than them, and that's what the clown is trying to do.
Whoa. Things got kind of deep kind of fast.
What the?
But I still want to know what a clown gym picnic is.
Okay. Can we all take guesses?
Yeah,
Take
let's everybody
guesses.
take
Okay.
a guess. Start
Shout
right
out to
now.
Julia Proctor, who you should have on.
All right.
Shout out.
We're gonna do it in the format of like a come one, come all to the Clown Gym Picnic, and then we're all
Okay.
gonna say like our one line of like
Yeah.
where you can blank, and then.
Can we get a sound bed?
Yeah.
I'll
okay.
do the percussion. You do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, come on to the Clown's Gym Picnic, where physical comedians who are very strong eat sandwiches out of baskets.
Oh, now come one, come all to the Clown Gym Picnic, where you can take a barbell made of licorice, you wear a nose on your face, and then eat a barbecued burger with your friend, who's also a clown. Is your name Titus or Turvis? Well, one, come all, and have fun with your friends at the Clown Gym Picnic.
Hello, everyone around. Listen closely. It's me, your favorite weightlifter, Arnold. My last name you'll never know. I like entertainment, and I like makeup. And you know what I like even more? Packed sandwiches. Why, follow me, fellow weightlifters. Let's bring sandwiches to a field and enjoy ourselves while being entertained.
Welcome to the Clown Gym Picnic. Welcome
to the Clown Gym Picnic.
Clown Gym Picnic.
Welcome
Clown Gym Picnic.
Tell us what it is.
It is a picnic made by a gym for clowns.
Wow.
Wow.
Made by a gym.
Still don't have any more
Didn't help.
details,
Didn't
but I
help.
appreciate
Don't
it.
explain
Didn't
it.
help at all.
I guess it's just a gym where clowns are working out. So are people constantly like slipping on fake banana peels and stuff mid deadlift?
Well, let me tell you this: there was they did a show at Caveat like 2 weeks ago, and maybe 3 weeks ago, and some of my friends are doing a bit, and this guy heckled from the audience. I found out later he was on mushrooms. He was a friend of Matthew Silver's. You guys know Matthew Silver? You all know who Matthew Silver is.
I don't know him.
You absolutely. He's the guy who used to be in a diaper and yelling in Union Square
Oh,
to love each other.
yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's
Okay.
Matthew Silver.
He would always scream himself hoarse.
Yeah. So he's a wonderful man, and he brought his friend, and his friend heckled at the show. And then my friend Julia Proctor, who runs Clown Gym, she went to like try to quell that. And then there had been an act before that had a lot of bananas in it. And then she walked across the stage.
Yes.
She went up to walk across the stage at Caveat to like be like, okay, I'm gonna go back off stage, and she slipped on a banana peel and fell.
Okay,
during
so
the show.
there are 3 things that you'll never be more funny than: babies, dogs,
And
and
slipping.
slipping on a banana.
Authentic.
An
An
earnest
organic
slip on a
slip.
banana peel.
When can I
Wow.
ask a question? Was there a turtle in a cloud with a fishing pole that helped her up after slipping on the banana peel?
I don't get this reference, but no.
It's a video game.
I feel
This
like
is
I know
Mario
less.
What?
Oh.
Mel got a video game reference, everybody.
Wait, which
All
video
right.
game is
Woo!
this?
This is Mario Kart.
Wow.
That was a first.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
took me a second to.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot. I was
Wow.
like,
I don't get any of
Wow.
the video game references.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Mel, congrats. This is huge.
This is the biggest. I'm having the best day ever.
He had the
I mean,
Sagat
this-
reference and then
yeah.
the Mario Kart reference.
Wow.
I mean, this with all
Man.
the love in my heart. I think I know less about the Clown Gym than when we started.
Well, I mean it. We should have Julia Proctor on here. We will
Yeah.
talk about it.
She'll
She's
tell us all
Clown
about
Gym
it.
is
She'll
a
tell us all about
big
it.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
Sick.
Cool.
Mel, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you, Doug.
Yeah.
I had a very fun weekend. It's still happening. But
that was
yeah.
like a pat on the head.
Good
I went
boy.
to. I was telling you before we started recording that yesterday I went to. It's called the Museum of Failure.
Yes.
And it's like
Hmm.
it's like an installation, like a pop-up museum that has been in multiple cities. That's only here for like another. I don't know when this will come out, so it's maybe
It's an
still here,
industry
maybe
city?
it's not. It's an industry city.
It's near my
And-
house. I should go.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just like a bunch of failed. They have it separated by like category. So it's like failed medical things, failed tech, failed video game things, failed electronics, failed like X-rated things. There was one like a spray-on condom that I was pretty intrigued by. That, but in order for it to work, you had to like put your penis in like a molding thing for 5 minutes, and then to get it right and like spray it on, and then take it off. And they were like, nothing killed the mood more than just having to be like, I'm just gonna need 5 minutes to get it right. So that was
Wait a
very
minute. What do you
funny.
mean spray on? I thought that was what a condom was.
What? Wait, what? It was a
Spray the
spray. It
condom
was
on.
literally a spray, but you had to put your dick in a molding thing and then spray.
That's not what you
It
guys
was
are
like
doing.
banana. That's so crazy that nobody else is doing it. Yeah, I thought more people did that too. It was like banana flavored, but they had like Movie Pass. They had like Theranos was
Oh
one
my
of them.
God.
And I died. They had the 2 like picnic trays of sandwiches, and it just said Fire Festival,
Oh,
which made me laugh.
That's
So
brutal.
there were some good fails.
Great.
Isn't that from Europe? The Museum of
Yes, I
Failure.
think that's
Is it
where
like
it started.
Sweden or?
It might be because a lot
Yeah.
of the things were Swedish, so
Yeah.
that actually makes sense. But
Yeah.
it was cool. They had a lot of the products in cases, and
That's so cool.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Movie Pass, I definitely was an early adopter of, and
Me
I
too.
ended up trying to buy like stock as it was. I was like, this will come
Yeah.
back. It was like worst investment.
It is back. I
Wow.
got like a
Yep.
email to like join their, but I think it's different now. It's like $25 a month instead of 10 or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, somebody I was with somebody who used one the other day
Yeah.
who saw the new Julia Louis Dreyfus movie, which I didn't like.
I saw it and I didn't like it
Oh.
either.
I didn't like
Is it okay that we just kind of openly poop on something?
trash it?
We don't need
I didn't
to.
hate
We
it.
can be like constructively. I just think it
Yeah.
could have been a 10-minute movie. Like the
Mm.
core issue. She was so good in that moment where she talked about how hurt she was to him,
Yeah.
and that was the best part of the film. And
Yeah.
everything else kind of just felt like it didn't need to be there.
Yeah, everyone. Well, I've heard so much good stuff about that. First of all, I love Julia Louis.
Mhm.
I love all the
Shout out to
Seinfeld
Julia
people.
Louis
Shout out.
Dreyfus.
Yeah,
J.O.
JLD.
We need to bring Julia on the
Yeah,
podcast.
Let's bring her
have
on.
Yeah.
And I hear so much about that first movie she did with James Gandolfini
Okay.
with that same director, which I haven't seen.
Oh.
But I was like, well, let me see this one, and then I'll see that first
Yeah.
one. But
Mhm.
now I don't know if I want to see the
Yeah,
first
you
one.
don't know.
I told Lisa after the movie, I was like, I felt like that was in the style of Woody Allen.
Oh,
that
it was
movie.
very.
It's like when New Yorkers having problems and we're going to bed and we're talking about our problems. Oh, now we're waking up and we're still talking about our problems. Like nothing really not much happened.
Yeah. It was not. I didn't enjoy it. That's why I went to see Guardians again to cleanse my palate.
I went to see a movie. Did not
Me
see
too.
the Julia Louis-Dreyfus movie, but
wonder
I
if we saw the
saw
same movie. Oh
my God.
Spider-Verse, the Spider-Verse sequel.
Very different. These are very different movies.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I saw it, and it was incredible.
That's
Was
what
it as good as the
I've been
first one?
hearing.
I haven't seen either.
It is as good as the first one, if not better.
Wow.
Damn.
Which is wild for sequels of any kind of
Yeah.
platform.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put this in the scale of Marvel movies right now?
I would put it in the top 5.
Top
For
5.
me, yeah. And this is like a Sony Studios, they
Wow.
still have the license for
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
yeah.
but like
Yeah.
in
Oh, it's not an
association
MC.
with-
Yeah, no,
It's
this
in
is the
association with Marvel.
animated Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
that's not
yes.
related to the MCU.
Oh, so
Right.
it's not related to the
it
MCU.
is. It
What?
is. So this is what's wild about it is, they when they were building out these new Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man trilogy, they actually crossed the worlds. So everything that happens in the Spider-Man universe also happens in Marvel. Anyways, but go see this movie because there's a lot of shocking
Ooh.
cameos and
man. Oh my gosh.
Do you need
it's
any
wonderful.
Marvel universe knowledge, any Spider-Man
Nope,
knowledge?
no.
It's a standalone.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Okay.
they do a great job
All right.
of like do the explainy thing. Like,
Okay.
here's what happened that matters.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful, and it's very. It goes from like very emotional and like draws you in, and then it's very funny. It's very
Yeah.
heartfelt, very character focused, and
Yeah.
lots of funny.
That's
So
good.
What'd
Lots of
you
fun
see,
funnies.
Mel?
Okay, so yesterday there's Nighthawk is doing. It's called Pride Camp or Queer Camp is like a series of movies that they're doing for Pride, and I have never seen this movie. Molly, my partner, has never seen this movie, and Nighthawk was doing a showing this weekend only of "But I'm a Cheerleader," and it's Natasha Lyonne's first like movie that she like became known for. I always knew people were like, if you're queer and you haven't seen, like, this is the movie to watch. And in my head, I was like, it's going to be a movie about a cheerleading team who, like, one of the girls on the team is, like, questioning, and it's, like, about that. So I was like, I kind of have an idea of what it's going to be, like, didn't really know, but wanted to see it. Went in knowing nothing about it. So it's actually a movie about, like, this isn't a spoiler, I don't think. Natasha Lyonne's character gets sent away to like a gay rehab where they are like trying to de-gay a bunch of kids. It's comedy. RuPaul plays like a straight man who's like, you gotta man up, boys. And like it's the cast is so good. It's so campy and funny and like just I don't even know how to describe it. It was hysterical. I love 10 out of 10. I thought it was so funny.
Fuck. What's it called again?
But I'm a cheerleader.
But I'm a cheerleader.
And there's like no cheerleading in the movie. There's like a tiny bit of cheerleading, but
And did she have the full Natasha Lyonne voice already?
it's so funny because she doesn't, but it pops out like in certain moments when she's
Yeah.
like speaking loudly, like the accent comes out. But
She's so like her voice sounds like
yes,
I don't even know what to
One of a
what's it-
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah,
One of a kind.
Yeah.
this movie is so good. Like highly recommend it. Oh, it was so funny.
I wonder who directed it. Damn.
It
I
was
had-
Jamie Babbitt. Jamie Babbitt. Jamie
I like
Babbitt.
Jamie
I think
Babbitt.
it's
Clock
Jamie
that.
Babbitt.
Jamie
That's her
Babbitt.
name. She wrote it, directed it. She's done a bunch. She's done a bunch of stuff. Yeah, she's
She
so good.
directed the new Spider-Man
Yeah.
Jamie
movie.
Babbitt.
Yeah, and the new Julie Louis-Dreyfus movie as well.
In the new
Actually, she might have. I don't know. That's actually possible.
At this point, is there a superhero movie coming out like almost every month? Like, is it that like? Because I feel like ever since they opened the keys to the MCU, it's just been like, and I like I've seen like 3 of them, and
Oh,
it's like
wow.
it's just so consistent at this point. Is anybody here like fully caught up and like
No.
knows it all?
Fully
Billy
no.
Soco.
No.
Billy.
Have you seen every
Yeah.
single one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got
Oh,
all
yeah.
the way up to Endgame, and then I kind of fell off a little bit because all the follow up was a lot for me. So I was like,
They're
but
kinda-
like, I do want to catch up.
I'm
actually.
I'm a card-carrying snob. If it's not like a great one, I won't see it. But if it's a great one, I will see it.
Yeah.
But I won't just see any. Like they have one coming out with all the Miss Marvels, which maybe it'll be good, but
Yeah.
I
Has
Has
probably
Helen
won't
Mirren
see
been
it.
in any of them?
She's too busy with Fast and Furious.
Oh, is she in Fast
What?
and Furious?
Wait, really?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Is this not? Do y'all not know this?
I didn't
She's
know.
in the
I
new
know
Fast and
she's in a bunch of action movies.
Helen Mirren is the I think the mother of Jason Statham's character.
Really?
Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in the MCU.
Really?
Yeah, all kinds of people are in there. Fucking all the best actors. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. is in the MCU.
Yeah, I heard that he blew the roof off he was in the first Iron Man, right?
I
I mean,
mean, I've seen
I'm
that
trying
one.
to think of like all the
I heard
great
it's
actors.
incredible.
Fucking
Yeah.
who's the
Good.
guy that half Indian, half white actor? He was the Mandarin. Fucking
The Mandalorian?
no, the
I
Mandarin.
was gonna say,
Pedro
Yul
Pascal.
Brenner, but
Not Yul Brenner,
The
but
Mandarin.
there's
At
a
all.
fucking all these fucking Jeff. Is that me?
Uh-oh.
Check. Okay.
Okay.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Fucking
So I'm bad. I need to do my cultural work.
Wesley
And
Snipes
Yeah.
started the
Good stuff.
MC. I mean,
there's some good stuff out
I've been
there.
told Endgame is a good starting
Josh
spot.
Brolin.
Endgame is the last one.
Well, it's not the last one, but like
It's
it
yeah.
yeah, it's great.
Ant-Man,
It's great.
Ant-Man,
Angela
Iron
Bassett.
Man.
Ant-Man's great. The last Ant-Man was
Okay.
but you know.
All right, so
good.
Iron Man's a good starting. I
Iron
saw
Man,
Johnny
Man.
America. What's
He's
Johnny
Star-
America is a good
Captain
one.
America.
Check. Johnny
the
America.
head? His
Johnny.
little pee-pee head.
Here comes Johnny America. Here comes Johnny America.
Hey,
He's
hey,
gonna
hey.
save the day, save the USA. Here comes Johnny America. Here comes Johnny America on the newsreel, saving the day.
Hey!
Gotta kill all those damn Soviets. Gotta get them out of the way.
Hey.
Killing those Soviets with retribution. In his hand is the U.S. Constitution. He's got a flag in his cool ass bag. It's a tote bag from Whole Foods.
Here comes Johnny America. Here comes Johnny America. Saving the day, saving the USA. Here comes Johnny America.
Here comes Johnny. He sure is pretty. He's gonna have the Statue of Liberty. Back him up. It's animated. She's saving the day, and you're glad he made it.
Yes, here comes Johnny. Johnny is great. He's got his cool hat and his big red cape. Here's the best, so me oh my. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Johnny in the sky.
Here comes Johnny America. Here comes Johnny America. Saving the day, saving the USA. Here comes Johnny America.
Love Shack, baby.
Yes.
That's the beginning of the NCU.
Yeah.
The North
Oh,
Coast
the
Universe.
North Coast
sorry for the spoiler.
universe.
NCU.
Johnny
NCU.
America. All
Okay.
right.
Johnny America.
Let's go into some improv. Anna, hit us.
Oh yeah, because that was all factual.
Yes.
yeah.
That's right.
The suggestion is suspect.
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 Dun dun dun. It's the most mysterious thing I have ever seen. We're hanging out here at a crime scene.
We're at a crime scene. We're at a crime
scene.
We're at a crime scene. We're at a crime
scene. Oh yeah, you didn't expect it. I'm the first on the scene. I'm the primary detective. Yeah. Look at me. Yet I'm solving this with my cigarette. I'm taking notes and I'm being very detailed. Oh my goodness, this body was impaled by a pen. It's a puma, a bolígrafo. Oh, who done it?
Detective. He's a detective.
I'm
He's
a detective. I'm a detective.
I am the yellow tape. Yeah, did you hear any of that? Yellow tape is coming right back. Yeah, because we gotta mark the scene. We gotta let you know that something bad and mean has happened. You better stay out of here. We gotta make sure that the coast is clear.
He's the yellow tape.
He's the yellow tape. He's the yellow tape. He's the yellow tape.
Okay, I don't mean to be a jerk. I'm the murderer checking the crime scene for their work. How did I do? Did I get him good? I walked calmly through the neighborhood. Long swoopy bang and a black hood. Did I kill him? Yes, I killed him good. And I'm gonna pretend like I'm an onlooker, but I killed that nice person.
He's a murderer.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer. He's a murderer.
He's
Making you think, oh, what did I do? But I'm on TV, Law and order, S for you. It's true, yes, we're gonna have a hard day. Give it to me straight, Mariska Hargitay. She is on that show, I believe that is true. But back to the crime scene, what did this person do? I see a lot of blood, this cannot be great.
Law and order, SVU. Law and order, SVU. Law and order, SVU. Law and order, SVU. NARISKA. Oh, and a crime scene.
Law and order is not a crime. Is it? Yes, it was. Okay.
You got a long swoopy bang.
So what? There's a lot of people in this neighborhood with a long swoopy bang.
Oh, look at this long swoopy bang the barbershop just gave me.
See over there? Long swoopy bang.
I really love this long bang the barbershop just gave me.
See that octogenarian? He has a long swoopy bang too. So why are you questioning me, John G. Hoover?
Don't get excited. I'm just John G. Hoover, an investigative reporter. I'm not the police. I just understand that there's been a string of robberies, cat burglaries in this wealthy neighborhood, and
Help! Somebody stole my cat.
See me standing right here? I have nothing to do with what just happened. That cat got stole over there, and I'm right here with my swoopy hair.
you got a long swoopy bang. It's just that the rest of the hair in your head has just a funny shape and so alive and bouncy. It almost seems like it's breathing. But you got a one long swoopy bang with a white dot on the end of it.
Dot, yes.
Dot on the end
So what's the crime being committed here? Is it a crime of fashion or a crime of theft? Because it seems like you're more concerned with my aesthetic than something from an actual detective.
Did your hair just readjust itself on your head?
Some people have nerves in their hair. Some people can control their follicles with their thoughts. I happen to be one of those people. Well documented throughout many, many ancient cultures. The control of one's hair with one's mind is nothing new. But looks like you didn't detective that.
I'm just a journalist. I'm just here asking you. I just want to know. People have said that the robberies and burglaries, the only witnesses have said, oh, the person had a long swoopy bang, and that's all I could notice.
Swoop, something sus is with that swoop.
Oh.
Hey, swoop, swoop, doop. Something sus is with that swoop. Hey, swoop, swoop, doop. Something sus is with that swoop.
With that swoop.
Swoop, swoop, doop. Something sus is with that swoop.
Coming to the crime scene looking oh so rare. I got that au contraire hair. I look good with my swoop. And you're a journalist and you're going on this dupe. I'm looking so great, got hair on this plate. Yes, that's a metal plate because I was shot in the head. That's true. And you think you're so smart, but guess what? You are worlds apart.
Swoop, doop. Something sus is with that swoop.
With my swoop.
Swoop, doop.
I'm a normal ass swoop.
With that swoop.
So much evidence, so much witnesses. I'm just trying to figure out what the business is. I think there's something to deduce. Something here feels strange and loose. Man, I must say I think you're lying. I think there's a wall of truth I here to climb. I think there's a suspect here to find. I think the case is something feline.
Swoop, something sus is with that swoop. Swoop, swoop,
Why is your hair kneading your head? It's kneading your scalp.
I'm the hair on top of his head. I have a separate shirt and I have a separate bed. I pay my own rent in my own zip code, and then I join him in the morning at his old commode. We meet in the morning and I have my coffee, and then we go walk through the streets of NYC. It's me you're looking for, me you want a dime from because I'm the one that is committing all the crimes.
Swoop, swoop, doop. Something sus is with that swoop. Swoop, swoop, doop. Swoop, doop, with that swoop.
My hair stole the cat, hair stole the cat.
It's a lot of yellow tape.
Yeah, it's a lot of
That's
yellow tape.
A lot of yellow tape.
Oh my God.
This looks like it was a mess.
This looks like it was a mess. It's going to be even bigger mess when they find out how much waste all this yellow tape is.
Yeah, this is an excessive amount of yellow
Excessive
tape.
amount of yellow tape.
Why
And
so much?
this is a mess.
This is just a mess.
And you know, we've got a job to do. You know, these colleagues of ours solving their mysteries.
Yeah.
They never consider how much waste.
Yeah, we're from the environmental department of the crime scene unit.
That's right. We are environmental.
And we're supposed to be keeping the crime scene unit environmentally conscious.
Yes,
and
we go green here. This is
green.
completely yellow.
It's completely
This is
yellow
completely
for a team
yellow.
that's supposed to go green.
Oh my goodness
It's a
gracious!
lot of tape. This is a mess.
Get some more yellow tape over here, dear God.
Unbelievable.
Did you hear that, Garth?
You know what?
What?
I know that's Mackenzie.
That's Mackenzie.
Mackenzie is one of probably the worst wasters of materials and office supplies. You know, this yellow tape doesn't grow off trees.
No, in fact, it doesn't. And that's what, and it does not.
It does not.
Yeah. One time I caught Mackenzie taking one page of loose leaf paper and writing each letter of her name on it. And that's a long name.
That's a long name.
So what a waste. She's
oh
just
my
such
goodness.
a freaking waste of our.
What a freaking waste. Hey, you know what?
What?
I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna. You know they got this. I was talking to HR the other day. They got this whistleblower policy.
No.
And I think I'm gonna blow the whistle on what's happening here at Precinct 78.
Yeah, Precinct 78 has got a big problem.
Big problem.
Get some more yellow tape. I'm gonna kill this victim again.
Oh my goodness, Alyssa Conchita Maresa Mackenzie Jr. the third. Unbelievable.
You can only imagine how many pages of loose leaf paper it took to write that whole name out.
So many names. My goodness
it's
gracious.
time to blow that whistle, Garth. I think we gotta blow it.
Bottled water.
Bottled water.
Water.
Whoa.
Water, single-use bottles.
No, I carry my
No.
water inside of this metal carafe.
We already bought it, so you got to take it.
Well, that's
Oh.
true. It is kind of a waste. See, this is where I
this-
struggle ethically
this
with
is a
my
catch-22.
job. Because if I don't take it, it goes in the garbage, and if I do take it, I'm garbage. So what do I do?
Already distilled, already bottled water.
All
The
right.
temptation.
Oh, the temptation. You know what?
What?
I'll take all of them. I'll take all of them and I'll return them. I'll return them. But before I return them, I'll use them as proof.
It is
when I blow the whistle on this operation. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You know, that's a catch-22 for sure.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do in those circumstances? You got your job is to prevent waste.
Yeah. Mackenzie, what are you doing? Mackenzie, what are you doing? That is our yellow
Solve
tape.
the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste.
Oh no, a vicious cycle. These officers don't ever recycle. It's ridiculous, they're gonna lose. And if they don't do the same things, they need to reuse all of the materials and all of the paper. All of the water they use will turn into vapor, and we'll have no water left in our oceans. I think I'm gonna have to file a motion.
Solve the case,
Solve the waste.
Solve the case,
We gotta
solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste.
It's a waste-saving frenzy, and suspect number one is Mackenzie. We gotta stop her, Mackenzie. Hello!
Aye.
Stop stealing all of our tape that is yellow. No, we're going from yellow to green. This is no longer a bloody crime scene. It's the crime scene of the environment, the best kind.
Yeah.
Give me back that yellow tape. That yellow tape is mine.
Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case, solve the waste. Solve the case,
Mackenzie, what are you doing?
You better give me more tape, because I have to make the statement. I gotta get this tape around the scene, because nobody here understands me. I gotta solve it. I'm the only one who knows how to get all this business knowed. I know
the answer. But if you step across this tape, I'll slap you.
Solve the
Case. Solve the waste. Solve the case. Solve the
tape
waste.
out.
Solve the case.
Solve the waste.
Solve the case.
Solve the waste. That's my whistle.
Okay, that is all for today's episode of the North Coast Podcast. From the Museum of Failure to environmentally conscious crime scenes, you can see that this podcast truly has it all. But there's one thing we could use more of, and that's you rating and reviewing us on the Apple Podcasts app and the Spotify app, because that will help the algorithm help new people to find this podcast. So thank you so much for listening, and be sure to spread the word, and we will see you next week for Season 2, Episode 4.
Bye.
Much love. Bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye now.
Bye.